Whoa, hey, my name is Andrew. Got some coffee on my sleeve, and I want to tell you why I am buying more AMC. Stick to the end of the video for me to do exactly that. But the bullish people are coming through. The apes have started to run amok, and we know the fight is still on. Why? For articles just like this. Run away from AMC stock as if your life depended on it, and then the cheesiest horror girl picture on Market Watch. Come on now. If articles like this keep happening, you know the fight is on. Right here we have a 13F form. You guys can go check it out yourself. Citadel buying 725,000 shares, a drop in the bucket, a little tip tap at the bottom of a tin can for the amount of volume we see on a normal basis. Do I need to bust out my crayon here to show you the volume for today? 135 million back and forth, here, there, everywhere. You are only looking at, and if you want a breakdown of the puts, calls, and the rest of the 13F form, we have that information right here. So AMC looking at just a pittance, a small portion of the larger landscape here, but it is interesting what kind of mind games Citadel is playing. Could it be akin to the reason why we had dropped down, that gap down from this morning's price action, right? We had noticed that we were drawing. Let me do this. We drew a brand new level of support and resistance yesterday. Nobody else was streaming at the time. We went in and we carved out the first piece of outer space. No levels of resistance and supports, because above this 61.8% retracement, we have no man's land. This was not discovered before the March squeeze. The part of that March squeeze only got to about 1450s, and then on downward we went until we are now back in action. So once again, guys, if that like counter is not up to 1600, that is your prerogative. That is your duty as silverbacks, as the moon platoon, to drop a comment down which like you are and help that algorithm defeat the evil Kenneth Griffin coming in hot with a little bit of a mind game here. I also want to be able to make sure that you guys have a take a look at articles that may present itself as something fun, something quirky, but can also have a healthy amount of FUD inside it. So AMC stock price is detached from reality, and its CEO loves it. Mr. Adam Aaron giving a friendly wave right here, the silverback himself, as a quick 10-second explanation of why we had that gap down. One, we have people jumping on board from hashtag AMC squeeze. This is going to cause the retail investor, the clueless people, the ones that have not read the DD, the non-apes, the people who want to day trade AMC, to increase their portion of the AMC price movement. And so they get to control the price moves a little bit more, and they are skittish to say the least. So when we had the VWAP start trending downward in the beginning of pre-market, you know that those are early paper handlers waking up this morning, seeing the price up and saying, whoa, 30% up? I gotta get out. 30% is enough for me. I don't need to become like I don't have to take part in the biggest wealth transfer in the world. And as a reminder, when I drew this level of resistance and support, that meant two things, double-edged sword. This is the amount of price movement. This amount of price movement that you can expect to push between this level and this level. So we haven't established a strong level of support resistance anywhere else. You could argue here for the multiple different touch points here, but once we broke out of that level as well, we started to dip below our 61.8% retracement, our established levels of support and resistance. This is what the bears are used to, right? And the bulls just have to wait for their chance to shine again. So this is now going to be twofold information for you. One, we're going to see more supports and resistances start to get built between these lines, scaffolding for our path forward. But this is also going to be major roadblocks for an explosive growth like the one we saw during after hours. However, I am going to be committing my time in the after hours to make sure that we catch every single one of these mad rips in the future that could lead to the squeeze, because you guys know that when our guard is down, when the hedge funds win like a power hour for quadruple witching day, right? Like power hours that we have seen for major amounts of options expiring, we often see almost nothing happen. However, when the hedge funds guards are down, for example, during after hours, or maybe in no man's land during the March 10th squeeze for GME, that was when hedge funds went to lunch and we had the opportunity to go all the way up to 350. So you can expect mind effery from the hedge funds like Citadel, but you have to be able to understand that sometimes it ends up being that they might not just think that highly of you. If we can get ourselves in that mindset, we can actually start to read this article and see the little juicy pieces from it. First of all, you guys know that the Adam Aaron phenomenon has been him going on Twitter, giving us the good news, and that was what triggered the Thursday run-up, 35% up on AMC's price action. AMC stock had jumped 66% to more than $14 in the last week, its longest streak of growth in 3 years. That's right, this is the 8th day of straight green. AMC is struggling right now. As you can see, that price action right here, it's about an hour until power hour starts. So we are looking at the price action one more day in the green. That is going to be 8 days in a row. And as a reminder, we also read an article yesterday, which stock is going to make you more money. If you put $10,000 in AMC in the beginning of this year, you would be coming out with 60, 70K flat. That's 6-7x your money. The only other stock that would have gotten you more, GME, up 80-some, 90-some $1,000. So there you go. We are having apes together strong, and that's the line. Apes don't fight apes right now. Right? AMC has its time in the sun right now. We're not going to put down our brethren of the GME side either. So once a 3 million investor apes strong, that's the population of Chicago, right? You are looking at the population of Chicago in your brothers in arms. So be kind to each other because we are strong only together. AMC postponed its annual shareholder event to July, specifically so that we can give our current investors the opportunity to make their important voices heard. So that's where we don't do dates on this channel, but it's important to be able to pay attention to the fact that they are moving the goalpost to give us more time to position ourselves. The bulls need time to draw stronger levels of support. Go on Twitter, go on Reddit, just go on YouTube. Hey, that's where you are right now. Smart. Read what these people write. They love AMC. Adam loves the idea that we have a compassionate, committed, enthusiastic shareholder group, and he donated $50,000 to the Diane Fossey Gorilla Fund, a charity that protects endangered gorillas. That makes perfect sense. You see, we're protecting endangered gorillas with our vote, with our democratic stock market vote here. Let's see. Wall Street is not as spin as with AMC as Aaron and the apes. The consensus stock price target for AMC is only $4. There's that FUD hidden inside. Some analysts argue is worth even less than that. Even before the pandemic, AMC was struggling to attract moviegoers at the same rates as it was used to. Have you ever heard of the rubber band effect? Ladies and gents, take it away for a year and a half and you know people are going to be running to the theaters soon, especially with the CDC regulations that we might be able to take off our masks inside the theaters within the couple of months here, within the summer months and leading into the fall. We're likely going to see a major resurgence for the fundamentals, as if AMC needed any more help in the fundamentals side. So I am going to put in that limit order now. That's the reward for coming onto this show, waiting for this long, and you guys get to hear a special announcement. If we get to 90,000 subscribers in this month, the month of May, I'm going to be putting in $10,000 of AMC and GME, probably going to split it evenly among the two, as a absolute apish move right here for these stocks in their times of rips, all right? You buy the dips, anyone can buy the dip, but I'm going to be buying those rips. So hitting that subscribe button would really help out, and here I go, placing this order here. This is for the 1,600 likes on the after hours video. Buy, and boom, submitted successfully. Well, ladies and gents, thank you so much once again. Thanks to those of you on the Patreon that supports us and gets exclusive access to my 6-figure portfolio, as well as those of you who learn a little bit every single day by pressing that join button and helping out the show and supporting it. Hey, Meatball, thanks for being you. And for now, but not for forever, we'll see you in the money. Peace.